also has a weaker trainer, I think. I don't think it will come out. But yeah, we'll see. But here, Shulk Villager. Villager obviously struggles a lot against range. But we'll see if Mr. B knows what to do here. Obviously, Slingshot going to be really good at dealing with Shulk in this speed art. Shulk is very lateral in speed art because his jump gets a lot lower, so that Slingshot covering basically an entire, like, 5 characters length right in front of Villager along, like, whatever horizontal axis he chooses to place it on. Pretty good at dealing with it, but that Nair going in. Ill-advised air slash, but not going to get too punished for it. Nice. Little back air on the air dodge. Mr. B going out really far for that, but that forward air in the blast zone not gonna get Javi on Earth. Obviously, Villager very, very strong recovery, so able to weave his way around that. Down tilting the Lloyd, unfortunately not breaking it. Maybe fortunately, because it would have exploded. So we'll see. Yeah. Probably the strong hit of Shulk's aerials would beat it, but the weak hit won't. Trying to stall with that air slash actually works out. Kind of an anti-parry move because you can choose whether to do the second hit or not. And, ooh, Javi not getting the second watering out. So Mr. B not going to get hit by the tree, but there it is. Goes for the, Mr. B goes for the vision on that. Honestly, don't even know if that would have worked, but yeah. That run up on the forward smash acts such a fast move. A lot of end lag, obviously, but so fast. So we'll see. Try to go for the vision, but unfortunately, Javi on Earth just putting himself out of harm's way, gonna punish it. So yeah. Now at the corner, gets hit by the very tip of the up tilt. Little momentum shifting there with the pocket. Even though Shulk has nothing to pocket, Villager still can get a little bit of use out of that with the invincibility and the ability to reverse it. So yeah. Nice little nick on the jump art. Does not tech the down air, and that's going to be another stock for Javi on Earth. Buster out. There's the dash back into the grab. Neither hits. Little parry on the Lloyd. Mr. B shielding that, knowing that probably a bunch of projectiles are coming his way, even though the Lloyd is above his head. Or maybe just not realizing he could probably go under it. Little air slash out of shield. Might have been able to be punished at like whatever low percent Javi is at, but yeah. Going in pretty aggressively with the forward air. Unfortunately, Javi has the perfect option to stuff out those kinds of little nair into dash attack. Big damage. Nice kind of forward air stalling itself a little bit on those balloons. Down air, the landing animation going to let Mr. B go under the Lloyd into that back air on the roll in. So yeah, back to shield art or speed art. Obviously, Shulk has the best neutral in his art because he's moving the fastest, but a little bit weird to play around the tree there because it's going to make all your moves that much less safe and jostle you a little bit. Buster out, destroying the Lloyd. Tries to air slash the Lloyd on reaction there. Unfortunately, Javi not close enough for that. I wonder if Mr. B, I think Mr. B did play Smash 4, so I think he might know that Lloyd does not have a hitbox until it starts moving. Unfortunately, if you attack it, it can blow up on you, which will probably do a lot of damage and or knockback. So we'll see. Smash art out. Going for the down air, but Javi using the lip of Pokemon Stadium to stall a little bit, but that up air on the landing. Mr. B just playing aggressive and going to take that set game.
This is a good result.
Yeah. I think Javi on Earth generally had some pretty good ideas there. Was playing solidly around Shulk, but unfortunately, I think his character might just be too bad. But we're going to stick with the Villager. Obviously, that game was really close. Mr. B did have to make a pretty, not a small comeback after, yeah, the first few stocks definitely going Javi's way pretty well. Mr. B opted switch to jump immediately, maybe just messed up. Going immediately to speed. Yeah, runs up on Villager doing that slingshot and just grabs him. Kind of crazy option there, but there's going to be a little bit of lag on that, so yeah. But Javi currently just stalling on ledge. Probably wants to just stall out the Buster. Doesn't want to take too much damage from whatever happens. And yeah, we're back on the ledge. Yeah. Mr. B doing a little parry on that and grabbing the neutral get up. Runs out there with a smash. You want to be a little bit careful because obviously, I don't know, something scary could happen if you're off stage there. But at 13%, maybe it's not too bad. But now he's not at 13%. He's at 45. Almost gets hit with the bowling ball. But the jump out and the air dodge back to stage lets him get through that. Nice reaction to that neutral get up, neutral tech in place with the jab. And yeah, Mr. B, JAVI doing a really good job. JAVI doing a really good job just playing around everything. Yeah. Yeah. So we're here. Yeah, Shulk at a higher percent than Villager, but they're both at kill percent here. Goes for that there. Okay, nice stall by Mr. B. Doesn't want to descend too quickly because he might get punished super hard in Smash Art. So is able to stall just the right amount to not get up air to shield art, Smash Art. Shield art to get through everything. Goes really far down. Hits a balloon, but not JAVI. Fortunately for JAVI, so yeah, goes through there. Doesn't have jump art, so trying to. Yeah, so nice back air jump read from JAVI there. Mr. B trying to go for his jump read of his own with the Smash Art up air, but not gonna hit. That Lloyd just making sure Mr. B has to do something, and yeah, that long stall from Villager, something like he's very capable of, stalling out the Smash Art, so he's not as in much danger. Yeah, but good response to the Lloyd into the get up with the air slash. Yeah, little speed art into forward air, forward throw onto the platform. Doesn't get anything off of it, but the Buster's out now. But JAVI's gonna full commit to staying in this corner, just trying to zone Mr. B out. Get a couple slingshots, maybe even. That would be pretty good for him, but there we go. Yeah, JAVI trying to catch that 2-frame, but unfortunately, Villager's Umbrella not super fast, so it's kind of difficult. You have to predict, especially with a up B as fast as Shulk at snapping. So we'll see. Little back air, jump art, gets able to get through the bowling ball again, which hasn't really been a factor at all. Obviously, if he's trying to snap the ledge, it might be, but Mr. B's doing a pretty good job at avoiding that, going a little bit higher than usual to hit JAVI on his way up, stuff like that, so we'll see. I think Mr. B not entirely sure, because Lloyd is affected by gravity, so I'm not entirely sure how much the gravity is going to affect. Yeah, there's that Lloyd blowing up. If the Lloyd takes enough damage, it will blow up and do a lot of, and like the hitbox is way stronger there. Yeah, that's a classic JAVI matchup check scenario. Maybe even just a checkmate scenario there. The bowling ball having basically no end lag with all its bowling ball having basically no end lag with all of its shield stun, and that axe having such a fast startup. Pretty like shield break setup, shield break and or kill setup that you'll see a lot from JAVI on Earth from that when it's applicable. But fortunately, Mr. B has gotten that Smash Art, fortunately for him, so back into neutral we go, but that jab going to do a lot of damage in that jump art. Tries to air slash out of the Lloyd, but Villager moving back a little bit, zoning as Villager does. Back throw for 18% of damage. Backslash, stalling so long on all those hitboxes with the water and the tree coming up. Obviously nothing hitting there, but Mr. B is in a pretty tough position there, and yes, the parry on the forward air into that axe. One of Villager's strongest options, one of his fastest options, and on a parried forward air, going to be a very simple punish. So, 1-1. Are you guys seeding Redemption? Are you guys seeding Redemption? Okay. I was like, come on, guys. You cannot be this try hard on seeding. All right. Missing the fast one on the Nair there, so doesn't get that, but is able to air slash directly through the Lloyd. It doesn't matter if you blow up the Lloyd if you're not there when it explodes. So, yeah. Little landing Buster Nair into nothing, but yeah. Obviously, Mr. B getting kind of poked here a lot. Yeah, the air slash again on the Lloyd. Air slash again. Just trying to, I think, pretty hard read an aggressive option from Javi. Javi's pretty content to just sit here and nickel and dime with these 2% slingshots. So we'll see, but Mr. B managing to get through the tree, get a little bit of nair. Nothing off of it because he was going in the other direction, but just getting a little damage, pushing Javi to the corner. Yeah, nice reaction. Doesn't shield when the down smash, doesn't unshield when the down smash comes out, and then goes for the air slash on the bowling ball. Very strong option there. Villager going to stalling his descent a little bit with that back air on the Lloyd. Probably not intentional, but just something that probably might have tripped Javi up a little bit on his punish on whatever Mr. B is trying to do, but Javi's back on the ledge, but gets hit by the sour spot of down air, kills him at 89% before the hit, which is crazy. Wasn't even smash art at that point. Javi done a good job stalling out smash art, but it just didn't matter. But yeah, that nice there. That aggressive return getting cut out by the bowling ball, and the tree has been killed with 2 attacks from Buster Shulk. But yeah, using the forward vision to get away from everything, just kind of disengage. Javi was clearly drifting in, so it was a pretty safe option to go for. If you got hit, then awesome. If you didn't, then, well, that move is a little bit end lag, but Villager's not fast enough to punish how far that goes, so getting a little bit out of there, but unfortunately there. Air dodge just passed the ledge. Probably wanted to neutral air dodge onto stage, but unfortunately didn't have enough drift to get there. Huge damage coming out here. Bowling ball into slingshot, into the read on the approach with the tree grow. Tries to get that jab, but nothing doing there. That air slash going crazy. Mr. B not going down there, tries to read the neutral getup with the up smash. A classic Shulk option, but not going to do it. And going to get spiked by the single turn, but I actually didn't know that as spike hitbox, honestly. I thought it was just 2 and 3 that had spike, but either way, Shulk is dead, and Villager has killed him.